Good morning, Chairman Berger, Senator Fonfara, and ranking members Representative Davis and Senator France and members of the Finance Committee. My name is Whit Betts, and I'm here to testify on two bills. HB 5062, an act eliminating the personal income tax on Social Security benefits, and Senate Bill 49, an act concerning an exemption from the hospital tax for hospitals in the small hospital pool. I'm not going to read my testimony because you have it electronically, but I will make a few points to bring to your attention. With respect to the personal income tax on Social Security benefits, I want to be clear that what we're talking about here is not designed to be done this year, given what we have in terms of our financial problems. However, we have talked about trying to make structural changes and trying to keep people here in the state of Connecticut. And so many families have been asking for some kind of relief. They're on fixed income, they're living longer, and this is something that I think would be very positive, very constructive, and something that I would hope we would utilize as a tool for keeping families together here. So I would ask you to give very close thought and consideration to doing this for next year and make it a priority. But obviously, double taxation is unfair, and if we really want to keep the families together in this state, I strongly encourage you to look at supporting this. The other one you're all very familiar with deals with the hospital tax, which was instituted back in 2011. And as you all have heard, it's had a very devastating impact on our community hospitals. And in a way, I'm almost preaching to the choir because the legislature, I think, is on the same page as opposed to the administration that has a different view on this. I really believe that we are now at an actual breaking point now for our community hospitals. They are not receiving the payments that they are due from the state and from the federal government. And it's going to have, or not going to have, it is having a very significant impact on their cash flow. Specifically, in case of Bristol Hospital, they were due $2.5 million at this point from taxes that they had already paid the state and they were supposed to be reimbursed. As of now, they have received just $500,000 of that $2.5 million. That is a very significant difference. And certainly has an impact on their cash flow as well as other community hospitals, and it could very well jeopardize their ability to be able to begin a project in downtown Bristol designed to save the money, save the hospital money, and provide better service to the people in Bristol and the surrounding towns. My point is very simply this: how important are community hospitals to everybody here? I think they're a core part of what our mission is and what happens in the local economy. And if we do not intervene and stand up for them, they will not be here. We will have more job layoffs, and we will create bigger problems for ourselves. So I urge you to begin the process of phasing out the hospital tax on these small hospitals so that they can exist, do their job, and we should not be using them as an ATM machine. I thank you for your time and be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Representative Betts.